Hello.
Hello.
You'll get people are waiting. So yeah, so hello to Johnny 5 too.
And
yes. Yes, sorry about does my camera look all right? Because it looks a bit.
I don't know, I've got an ad.
I don't know. I've got an ad as well, so I don't know where it's looking like at the moment. So yeah, so just that my camera looked a bit cockeyed. So yeah, I'm waiting.
A bit.
Eh?
Could be coming down a bit.
Like that.
Oh,
Is that too much? Perfect. So yeah, it's all right. It's getting the angle right. Yes, I do apologise to Molly. Blame Mr. Johnny 5 for that. I'll blame Johnny for it. He says all fine this end. Yes. So anyway, yeah. So I'll blame Johnny. We're at Johnny's on Monday. It was late when we got back, and I absolutely cream crap. So I decided not to go live on Monday. So yeah. So oh, you'd have laughed this afternoon. Me and Bella talk on what I don't know. I don't know, but we've blamed you for going live on Monday. That's what I said. I've got to blame somebody. So yeah, Bella rang me this afternoon, and she's been audio difficulties because she's got a laptop. Now she phones me on Messenger, but she can hear me perfectly, but I couldn't hear her. Hi, Frugal Farmer, how are you?
Hello, Frugal.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. Johnny's getting as bad as Thomas's now. He stabbed himself with finger, the one that he's got black fingernail on. He says, stabbed himself in the finger, that eye flattened, eek. So you should come with a public health warning, Johnny. Yeah, so anyway, so Bella could hear me perfectly, but I couldn't hear her. Now, this is the thing. She plugged in an external microphone and it worked perfectly. Hi, Vanessa, how are you?
Hello, Vanessa.
She plugged an external microphone in and it was perfect. So I says to her, I says, well, she's got headphones as well. So I says, well, plug microphone in and plug your headphone. So she says, I can't. There's only one hole for it. Basically, she ended up, it's like some bud things, but it's got a built-in microphone. So yeah. So because you were beginning to wonder if it was something to do with the laptop. Same as I said, if it's working with the these buds we're built in microphone, you know, there can't be anything wrong with it. Oh, he says it were deep, it bled for ages. So yeah, so we're going over there Friday. We're staying over Friday night. So Chris is going to have a look, see if it's something to do with the settings. So so basically, Chris is going to have a look, see if you know, see if he can solve the problem as to what it is. So
I'll probably say, do this, do that, and John's going in there to ring up and say, what's that?
Because you see, I went into the settings on mine and I said, oh, here, go there. But it's not the same as being there and sort of just pressing a button and showing them what buttons to press extra. Oh, has missed again this time with a screwdriver. Oh dear. So yeah, so you're gonna have to be more careful, John. You know, you don't want Tracy to come back and have all your fingers and toes missing. But yeah, same as I say. So same as we've said, when we go Friday, Chris might go ding 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 and he's sorted it. But unless you're there, you can't really talk to somebody how to do it. No. This is A for shaky hands and knackers. I don't do well. This is it, Johnny. You're just going to have to be a bit more careful. So yeah. Yeah. But anyway, same as I say, once you plug these earbud things with built-in microphone thing in, it were fine. I could hear her. So there's not, you know, it's got to be in settings somewhere. Wouldn't be a Johnny 5 build without injury, no pain, no gain. But you see, this is the thing, Johnny. I mean, over the years, like with my baking, I've burnt myself that many times. You know what I mean? And I said to Chris, it's all part and parcel, you know, of what I do, you know, baking. The most serious one that I've had is I were making he says I've got ET finger again. The most serious injury that I have had is, and I were making a lemon drizzle, the oven gloves, and I got it out at thing, but I put it on worktop, and for no reason it fell forward and burnt my tummy and burnt my knee. Now the one on my knee were just like superficial, but on my tummy, and I was going backwards and forwards to doctors for weeks with that. They had to put this special plaster on specifically. I am Jad. Yeah, I had special plaster on specifically for burns, like for burns. It did the trick. It's got this, I don't know where it was. It got something in the plaster. So basically I'd go like a week later, she'd take that one off and put me another one until it healed up. So yeah. And that's the most serious thing that I've had. Some, as I say, I've burnt end of my thumb, I've burnt my finger, I've cut my finger, but that was the most serious injury that I've had. So you know, it's like everything else, you know, with what you do, if it comes with risks, let's just say. So so yeah, I'm same as I say. You can ask Chris. I'm always burning tip of my finger, or so yeah. I do apologise for not being here on Monday. Well, I didn't go live on the feed because I got this thick head, and I'm sure it's to do with my sinuses. So that's why I didn't go live last Friday. It gave me a splitting headache, like causing me vision to be blurred. So I thought, well, I can't sit here. I can't, you know, not being able to see, you know, I can't sit here not being able to see the chat, etc. So, and then same as I say, it was late when we left on Monday evening, and we didn't get back here till nearly 8:15. So basically that's the reason why you know, I went live Monday either. It's been a funny old day here, Amjad. It's not cold, but it's not warm, if you get what I'm saying. Wind's dropped a bit, but it's been chucking it down with rain. So, oh, that snotty nose gone now. Same as I say, it could have been anything, Johnny. I mean, you were out in shed. It could have been the insulation aggravating your nose. It could have been anything, you know. And I'm like that. I've got very sensitive sinuses, so it could have been anything. It could have been just something irritating your nose, and it says it's chuffing freezing. Well, we did have our heating on a bit earlier on, but we ain't got it on now. So, but it's like in this room, because it's like a through room. We've got 2 radiators in here, and it's like you put it on for half an hour, and it gets red hot. It gets boiling. So basically, you turn it off. You know, it's either one or the other, or too hot. You know, this sort of no sort of happy me. What I mean. Oh, he says, Amjad says he went to Asda yesterday and bought the white chocolate pancakes. I had them today because it had today's date on it. Oh, so lemon drizzle this time because it's Bella and Baz's favourite. So I've made that. Oh, I've got Johnny's. I ain't got like a Dutch. It's just like it. Got my nose itching. Frozen. No, you're not eating it all the way up. Oh dear me. He said that about them buns what I made Keena and Tracy. She says, well, you've got to at least save me one. I says, don't mind him, Tracy. I says, he's only joking you. It's more than his what's he saying no shit for? Saying that for, Johnny?
I bet he's burnt his ass on radiator.
Oh, I've done that before now and all, haven't I? Yeah. Because in bathroom, radiator's right sort of in front of bath. And sort of I've been running my bath. I have bubble bath in my bath. So I like, you know, but I had to bend down obviously to do it. And I've burnt my radiator before now. Not touch one, I promise. Is that us or, you know?
It has. I'll wait till they go and then I'm going to put my hand into till and grab a cake.
So no one's there to see evidence. But it's like this, Johnny, you know, you've lost, you know, one's not going to hurt you, honestly. So, you know,
one of them and say, "Oh, that tastes nice. I'll just have one of them." That's it. And before you know it, they've all gone.
They do look nice, though. But you see, they're a firm favourite with Chris and Callum because I've made them a couple of times before, and it's the fact that they're chopping with mint icing. Every time I go to Asda on Tuesdays in the holidays, the white chocolate pancakes. Oh. Well, you see, this is it, Amjad. You know, if you were to look in you know, where the cakes and everything, they've not got a very long life on them because, you know, the nature some of them have got cream in and, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? They don't put a very long. But I find though, if I buy the pancakes, I take them out the roll once they open. I put them in a tub, and it keeps them fresher that bit longer. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Johnny. So yeah, same as I say.
Lucy, what are you doing?
It's it's not like I had to take people or bait some people. So yeah, here's me, Mart. I say, huh? He says, here's me, Mart, wanting to go out and the wet you. It means he's wanting to the camera, but the weather's been absolutely.
I look at the pictures.
So yeah, so it's the same as I say. It's like anything else, Johnny. Like giving up smoking, you've got to have that willpower to do it, and resist temptation. And obviously you've got that willpower because you've lost all that weight. So it's yesterday I thought to myself, I know I'll bake something, but I didn't tell Chris what I were making. So I says to him, he came in sort of as I took it out the oven. So I says to him, he says, oh, is it a cake? No, I says, it's actually brownies. I've got a secret ingredient. So he says, well, what secret ingredient? And I went, well, I'm hoping you can taste it. So, no, Christian, that's my Katie's, not you. So anyway, I baked them, I let them cook, and I cut them, play it. So anyway, I says to him, do you want one of these brownies? He says, oh no, I'm full from my tea, blah, blah, blah. My brother played a prank on me. He gets up early. He had one of the white chocolate pancakes with the chocolate he saved, the plain ones without chocolate chips. Said it on the packet, lol. So anyway, so I made these brownies, and I were hoping that he'd taste them and knew what were in them. So cut a long story short, I asked him if he wanted one, and he didn't. So I said to him, I says, well, I'll tell you what. I says, I'll tell you. And I actually made the Malibu brownies. Now, I put 8 tablespoons of this Malibu in it, but you still can't really taste them. So anyway, this afternoon, he says, oh, I'm going to try one of them brownies. So I says to him, I said, can you taste the Malibu in them? He says, well, no, not really. So about 5-10 minutes later, and he went, it's like he couldn't taste them while he was reading. He says afterwards, he says, do you know something? He says, I could taste that Malibu in my mouth now. So yeah, so it couldn't actually taste the Malibu in the brownies, but then afterwards he says I could taste it in my mouth now. So I don't know, they come out right, don't get me wrong, but I same as I say, I downloaded this recipe for Malibu brownies, and I'd still got some left over from Christmas. Well, it's like Asda Malibu, but and I thought 8 tablespoons seems a lot, but in actual fact, it does say in the recipe, if you want a more boozy one, add more. But I thought 8 tablespoons pour. Oh, right. I had to switch to earphones. My headphones need charging. Oh, right. So, yeah. So what I've said, Vanessa, is I made Malibu brownies. Malibu, the drink. So, you know, they turned out all right. And I thought 8 tablespoons were ample. But Chris says you couldn't taste it actually while they were eating it. It were afterwards that he could taste it after he'd eaten it, if that makes sense. So that's another recipe that I've made. I didn't vlog it or anything yet. He says, yesterday on Google Translate on my laptop, I typed in jockstrap in the Hindi language. It sounded funny. I couldn't stop laughing. But yeah, I mean, they look all right. And I actually had a small one. They taste all right. So, and same as I say, the ones that I took Johnny on Monday were chocolate muffins with like green colouring, nice buttercream, but with mint extract in them. So yes, aftertaste. The same as I say, I didn't. Chris just said that he couldn't taste it while they're eating them, but afterwards. So anyway, same as I say, you know, Johnny will vouch for me. They look lovely. The chocolate muffins with buttercream icing with green colouring in and vanilla extract in the icing. So same as I say, I've made them Chris and Callum a couple of times, and they've been hit. You know what I mean? It's like you know, seems a firm favourite, just say. I'm going to say jockstrap all the time now. Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is with these brownies, they're like very gooey, aren't they? If you know what I mean. In the middle, they're like a bit gooey, if you get me meaning. They are very, but you see, I made them with. You see, as a rule, I don't tend to use dark chocolate because nobody in the family actually likes dark chocolate. But I thought, well, when being brownies, I use dark chocolate. And I think, hiya, George, how are you?
Georgie!
So, yeah, so I actually use dark chocolate in them. And sort of what gave them that, plus I use dark sugar as well. So yeah, you know, it's the same as Chris says, they are very Moorish, and you know what I mean. You know, like if you were being a pig, you couldn't sort of. To me, in my opinion, but this is only me. I just had one little small one, and that were enough for me. The same as Chris says, they're very Moorish, and you couldn't sort of. How can I say gorge on them if that's the right word? Heathens, dark chocolate is the best. I'll get to guess who that is. But yeah, no, we're not a fan of dark chocolate, but because the recipe, you see, the thing is as well, the recipe, when I've made brownies before, I did it differently because it says you have to the eggs till they're like frothy and, you know, but normally I just chuck, you know, sugar and butter and everything in and so yeah, she says, butts. So it was sort of same as George. I've made brownies tons of times, but it sort of said, you know, whisk the egg, because I think there were 3 eggs, and whisk the eggs first till they were like light and frothy and whatever, you know what I mean? You know, and then you got to melt the dark chocolate and the butter together. And it was sort of, I'd not done that method before, let's say. So, same as I say, I mean, normally I wouldn't use dark chocolate, but because this recipe, you know, uses chocolate, then, you know, I used it basically. So, you know, it's a case of, oh, but you see, this recipe, Amjad, it says to use dark muscovado. See, this is the thing, by using that sugar, it's supposed to give it that dark, like caramel taste. Hi, Wrestler Mania, Scott.
Hello, Scotland.
So yeah, you know, it were a different. I'd not done that method before, but I was quite pleased with it. So, you know, I was quite pleased with the album. You know, and the Malibu. So that's sort of what how can I put it? Another feather to my cap, if you know what I mean. You know, I baked them successfully. It was first time I'd made them. It was first time I'd sort of used that method. The outcome. So yeah. So what has people been up to? And have you been up to anything? Nothing. Same as I say. We went to see Johnny 5 on Monday. It were late by the back, so that's why I didn't go live on Monday, because it was quite late when we got back. Oh, we see, this is the thing, Amjad. There's that many different recipes out there for brownies. I have actually downloaded a recipe for a pear blondie, I think it is. Oh, finding the always found alive World War II grenade. In Leeds. Yes, we were in Leeds on Monday. We went to see Johnny 5.
Johnny 5 is alive.
Oh dear, Vanessa Kitty said that they were really, mind you, that having said that, I mean, when we were coming on Monday, on the motorway, there were, I don't know what had happened, but there were like 3 cop cars with flashing lights, and you know, we sort of zoomed past. Well, we didn't pass that fast, but it's like one of these things, you can't know what's going off. It was dark, so we don't know whether there'd been an accident. Okay then, George, thank you very much. But yeah, it was like, I don't know whether they'd just pulled somebody over, but it don't take 3 police cars just to pull somebody over. So I don't actually know what had gone off. He says, I wondered why the traffic got heavier in Wakefield. I healthy cooking.
Hello, healthy cooking.
Oh, hello there. My husband sent me your way. He really likes you and Pixie's channel. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's my phone.
Predictive text messaging. So yeah, you know, it's I don't know. Same as I say, I don't know what had got off, but it were, you know, same as I said to Chris, I says it's got to be something more than I'm pulling him over. It don't take 3 police cars just to pull somebody over. Oh, it's Scott's wife.
Oh,
yeah.
Then.
Off to Beeston. My stepbrother actually lives in Beeston in Leeds.
Never mind.
We're off Atton on Friday. This is the happening channel. Hey. See what he's bored. Had erectile dysfunction and thought I've got to help Chris out. Oh, we don't have to make you laugh. Someone else too.
Is it getting that in?
Oh, yeah. He said, my brother said this, we use Cadbury's for Bourneville dark chocolate and milk. You see, I just used Asda's dark chocolate and it came out fine. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's me. It's just as good as Bourneville. You know what I mean? Oh, right. Yeah. My name is Luann. Very nice to meet you, Jeanette Pickering, and the voice from beyond. And it's nice to meet you too, Luann. Is it more than 4 hours? Is it more than 4 hours? What do you mean? To Bella's or see, we're going up to Bella's on Friday. No, it's only about an hour and a half. Still not pregnant. Am I doing it right? That was Johnny.
I've said nothing.
Who says never mind Viagra, use M&Ms. Yeah. Same as I say, I do as a rule, Vanessa. I bought of frozen blueberries. I bought some actually frozen strawberries this time. To me, I mean, you know, the frozen are just as good as the fresh ones. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I mean, same as I said, I look what I think people might be watching, you know, something that's not too complicated, but how can I put it? It tickle the taste buds, you know what I mean? How you mean the erectile dysfunction comment? Is it more than 4 hours from taking a pill? I don't know. No. Oh dear. So yeah, I get what you mean. What you mean now? I said no, I won't know. Sorry about that. But you see, same as I say, as a rule, I bought frozen blueberries and I bought raspberries. But when I saw that they did frozen strawberries, I thought, oh, I'll get some of them for a change. And I tell you what, we had after Sunday lunch. It was an apple and strawberry crumble, and Chris says it was delicious. So, you know, I just cut a couple of apples up, play some frozen strawberries on top of the apples, sprinkled them with a bit of sugar, and then put the crumble on top. I don't know if the Viagra is still working after 4 hours. The last place I would think of going is to the doctor. Oh dear. You see, this is the thing. I mean, you know, I know what Viagra is, but I can't actually, I can echo it. Chris has never had cause to use Viagra, or we've not been in contact with anybody that uses Viagra. So, I'm sort of, how can I put it, a total novice where that's constant. Fresh, every cream, frozen strawberries, ice blender with some extra juice. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh dear, Scott's in trouble with Luann. Are there any good fudge brownies? Because I like to try. Yeah. Have a look for you, Amjad. See if I can via Messenger. I'll have a look. See, I don't use. I like coming across new recipes, and I don't use one sort of particular website all the time. I just like something pops into my head and I just type it in the Google search bar and it comes up with like several different websites, and I just look for the not the simplest recipe, but that I think that for a novice baker will be simple enough for a novice baker. John is talking from experience here now. But some, as I say, Chris has never had cause to take it, Johnny. I don't know anybody that takes it, or or how fast it works, or you know what I mean. I'm condensed milk, dark chocolate, Amjad. My recipes dang good. Last party I brought them to, the guest nicknamed them the fudgy brownies. Oh, well, that's good then, Vanessa. At least they enjoyed them. Okay then, Scott, thank you for coming in. And I do appreciate your good wife coming in as well. Viagra spin you around and use you as a compass. You see there again, Amjad, going back to you, which cocoa do I use? I was Astor's. Some as I say, I don't. You'll have to get that cocoa out, and I'll show Amjad what cocoa powder I use.
Hey, need Amjad.
It's all right. It's the one in the red.
The one in the red box.
Yeah.
That one, you mean? That got me hand.
Yeah. That's basically all I am, Jad. And as you can see, yes, please.
Well, you want some meat?
No.
You want some cat food, then, dear?
No, I'll have a coffee.
Some cat food.
So yeah, that is basically all I use. I use Astor's. It's suitable for vegetarians. I don't know. Some as I say, what they called again? Fudgy brownie. That's right. I'm looking for your comment. Fudge brownie. That's it. I'm in and out, Jeanette. Just sharing videos as I'm 400 views. Oh, he's only 400 views away from 250k. Oh. Right. Best fudgy cocoa brownies. Best fudgy brownies recipe. So yeah, no. Well, you see, Wakey, I've got a set of drawers, like plastic storage things, and all my baking stuff is in one place. Yeah. Or did you actually mean a I'll just send you this Amjad. Johnny says only 1 million away from 1 million. Awesome. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just sending this I have sent you a recipe, Amjad. I don't know whether that's exactly what you wanted, but no, because what I saw it on Marketplace, and they like a tall thing with 4 big drawers, and they were going free. So I messaged her and I says, you know, can I have them? And she says, yeah, by all means. And I've been looking for ages for something similar, but they got the big drawers because I keep all my sugars in one drawer, all my flowers in one drawer. I hear again, cousin Will. Yeah. Oh, but you see, the thing is, Amjad, you see, the thing is, the difference between hot chocolate and actual cocoa powder is cocoa powder's got a more higher content, if you know what I mean, whereas hot chocolate, it's made up of several other components. He says, I'm definitely off now. Bella's about, hiya, Bella, how are you? But yeah, I got on for nothing, so I ain't lost anything, and it's everything in one place, let's just say. The same as I said to Chris, the exactly what I wanted it so, you know, I'd say to Chris, can you get me some self-raising flour? And he'd be searching through all cupboards, but at least now I've got them, you know, I'll say top drawers flour, second drawers like all my caster sugar and my icing sugar and my brown sugar, you know what I mean? My second drawers all like sugars. The third drawer is like you know, nuts and marshmallows and everything. But in my bottom drawer is like my food colouring and my vanilla essence and, you know, me like orange extract, lemon extract, peppermint, you know what I mean? All, yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, Vanessa. It's like hot chocolate powder's got a load more ingredients, whereas cocoa is just that one. You know, it's just that one element, if you know what I mean. So you wouldn't get the same density by using hot chocolate. You know, you wouldn't get that density as you do with like pure cocoa. Hedgehog extract. No, I ain't got hedgehog extract. I've got but you see, I've also got in that drawer like my cupcake cases. I've got some measuring cups, you know, like oh no, I haven't really, as a rule, I haven't done any baking or cooking with avocados. As a rule, I mean, not that I'm not open to, you know, you know, not that I'm not, you know, I'll give anything a try once, but it's, same as I say, it's something I've never really thought to using, if I'm quite honest. But you know, I mean, I won't be adverse to using it. I mean, I have seen a lot of recipes, like a beetroot cake. Now, I have to be a bit careful with that because I like beetroot, and Chris sort of does, but if you know what I mean. So, you know what I mean? It's something that I've never really thought about using in my baking vlogs, if you know what I mean. But oh, as specials flavourings are the best in cakes. But you see, it all depends, Amjad, because you see, I use Asda's vanilla essence. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, dear.
I use Asda's vanilla essence, but a recipe called for orange extract, and the buns that I made with mint extract, there's only Dr. Oetker do them. So basically, I think it were, you see, I've got lemon extract, I've got peppermint extract, I've got orange extract and lemon extract, but all of those are Dr. Oetker. Slow roasted beetroot are very sweet. But you see, this is the thing. Same as I say, I've seen a lot of recipes, you know, like beetroot cake or beetroot, you know, I can't sort of recall off, you know what I mean? But yeah, you see, this is the thing, Amjad. The Dr. Oetker extracts seem, you don't need a lot, if you know what I mean. I don't know. He says Johnny Five's gone quiet. Is he okay?
Fell asleep in his chair.
Either that or he's bled to death. He's stabbed himself with screwdriver. But yeah, you know, I mean, I find like the when I made the muffins with the, you know, the green peppermint flavored icing, you only need a few drops, and it's quite good. Now I'm going to tell you a story about this. Not so long ago, Chris were absolutely bunged up. Sorry about me here. Chris were absolutely bunged up. So he says to me, he says, have we got any Elvis oil or any Vicks that I can put in a bowl and, like, you know, pour hot water into it and sort of, like, you know, breathe the vapors in. Oh, gherkins.
You can't have gherkins, only the McDonald's.
So anyway, so I says, I don't think we've got any Vicks. I says, I don't think we've got any Elvis oil. I says, but I tell you what I have got. I says, I've got some peppermint extract in there. I says, you know, in my baking stuff. So I went, yeah, but, you know, will it work? So, oh dear. It says, I knew a guy once stabbed himself with a martini glass. So he sort of looked at me, gone, and I says, well, just put a few drops, add some boiling water to it. I says, and see what you think. I says, if, you know, if it don't work, it don't work, you know, blah, 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 blah. So he did what I said. He put a few drops in a glass bowl, put some boiling water to it, sits there, and I think he actually did put a picture of it up on Facebook. And he sat there with towel over his head, with his head over at bowl. And after a few minutes, he took it off and he went, I can't stand it any longer. He says, it's about blew me head off. And I says, what do you mean? He says, what to say? He only put a couple of drops of that peppermint extract in. He says, it ain't half strong. So it did the job that it was intended to do. And he was sort of having darts that it'd work. We'd just been like peppermint extract, like for baking. Yeah, Nelson Massey, is it? He's listening.
He's keeping out at cake talk conversation.
But yeah, but you see, the thing is, Amjad, on a lot of the websites, like you can go on a site called Baking Mad. They, on the recipes, they put like let's say wholemeal flour. We use Alice. They get paid for promoting that product, if you know what I mean. And a lot of the time they promote that vanilla extract. You know, so it's like they promoting because they're getting paid to promote that thing, you know. But to me, vanilla extract is vanilla extract. You know, and the ones that Asda, Morrison's, Tesco's, Sainsbury's sell, it's just as good. It's just that it's, in my mind, it's just a well-known brand that they know that they can sell for a price where people think, oh, well, it's a good name brand. I don't mind paying that bit extra for it. But to me, Wakey says, squirt some Vicks up your nose. So, yeah. So, to me, you know, I mean, I bought, what were it? Asda's extra special, I think it were, vanilla extract. And to me, I can't tell difference in the normal one and the extra special one. You know what I mean? But you see, I've also got, as talking you know, about vanilla beans, I have actually got, I've got vanilla bean paste as well, and that's supposed to be stronger than the actual vanilla extract. But you'll like what I'm going to make in. I'm making some It's Rice Krispies, Reese's butternut. Try again. It's Rice Krispies with peanut butter, melted marshmallow, and then you put a layer of Rice Krispies, and then I bought some Reese's peanut butter cups, and then you put them on top of the first layer of Rice Krispies, and then you top it with Rice Krispies, and then you just drizzle chocolate and peanut butter on top. So yeah, so that's sort of one of my next vlogs. I've actually got all the ingredients, but so yeah, so there you go. That what else were I gonna make? Oh, that chocolate no, baked chocolate tart, I think it's called, but the base is like golden Oreos. So so basically, there's the thing. I've used that dark chocolate, and that's what I bought that dark chocolate for. Oh. It's all right. I just thought I need two.
Hey, Mr. Burton.
Hiya, Baz. How are you? So yeah, I knew I'd bought it for a reason. I just couldn't remember what reason I bought it for. And I've used it now, so Chris needs to get me some more. Oh dear. Oh, they won.
2-0.
Oh.
Well, it is West Ham, innit? Come on. It's not like they're playing anybody.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not all about baking, Wakey. It's creating. It's creating. You know, at the end of the day, you know, YouTube's about creating. So yeah, it's not actually about baking, but it's something different from the nut. Yeah, I mean, well, there's cooking involved because you melt your marshmallows and everything. But it's all about creating, let's just say. Oh, pardon me. But you know, I mean, anything could be said about baking cakes or, you know, pancakes. They all come with calories. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, creating diabetes. Well, I'm going to. This is a sore subject for me, Wakey. This is a sore subject for me. Now, this is what pees me off about doctors. This is what pees me off about doctors. Yeah, I'm a big woman. But one, I have never had diabetes. You know. Two, I don't have high cholesterol either. So this is the misconception that if you're a big woman, that you're going to get one, diabetes, or two, high cholesterol, and I've had neither. The only problem I've had is with my blood pressure, but in actual fact, my blood pressure's gone other way to the extreme as I were passing out. You know what I mean? So, you know, people, you know, saying, you know, people are under the misconception that if you're big, you know, you're at risk from diabetes, you're at risk from high cholesterol, but I've had neither. You know what I mean? And yeah, I totally agree with you there, Wakey. You can be skinny and have diabetes, but it's not necessarily about the calories that you eat, or, you know, the fatty stuff that you eat, or the sweet stuff that you eat. That don't cause diabetes. That's what I'm saying. That's my argument. As Callum is, it's fine. It's fine. But this is the argument that I'm trying to get over, Wakey, is it's not all about, you know, if you eat sweet things, you're going to get diabetes. If it's in your genes, you know. My grandma had diabetes, but she didn't get it till later on in life. And I'm always being tested for diabetes because their misconception is because I'm big, I'm going to get diabetes. So, and this is what, I mean, Chris will tell you, I mean, this is sort of where I get on my soapbox about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got, you know, enough problems on without a bit, you know, being diabetic or anything like that. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just had fish and chips for supper, so he's stuffed. But you know what I mean? This is sort of when I get on my soapbox and say, just because you eat sweet stuff, you know, you're not going to get diabetes. You know what I mean? You know, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm all for eating healthily, you know what I mean? And this, that, and the other, but hello.
Good evening.
So, you know, it's in a sense, it's hey, we've got Simon.
How do, Mr. UFO man?
Sorry, I'm just
I covered it on this video.
oh, I don't want earphones, Callum. But yeah, you know, it's this is what gets me about doctors and whatever, you know, you're at risk of getting diabetes, you're at risk of getting this, you know, I could go outside tomorrow and get run over by a bus, you know. My uncle just stared at me laughing. He said, "Why are you late?" "Because I am laughing at cakes," then turned round back to the TV. But you see, this is another thing as well, Wakey. You can ask Chris, we don't have salt at all.
No salt in our own.
No salt at all.
Not even in his veg.
No, not in his mashed potatoes or anything. We don't have salt at all. I don't own any salt. When I do the bacon and it says put a pinch of salt in, I just omit it. We don't have salt at all. So
Let's try one.
Oh yeah, Callum's just
Taste test the brownie.
yeah. Don't get drunk on them because they've got Malibu in them. Go on, you can eat it. The look on Callum's face when I've just said they've got Malibu in them, he went, huh? Yeah, of course. Oh, don't be daft. But yeah, I mean, it's as daft as a brush our Callum is. Yeah, there's not that much in him, Callum. Not enough to get you drunk. It's just they're called Malibu brownies. Oh God! You can ask Chris that look on Callum's face. It were if I could have took a picture. Oh dear. Simon says I put Callum.
It's the Malibu.
Well, your dad reckons he could taste it. Can you taste the Malibu in them?
You can.
Oh dear. It's all right.
It's within the chocolate.
It's in the mixture. It's in the brownie mixture itself.
Don't staggering upstairs.
It's a good job you're going to bed. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, if you could have seen Callum's face when I just said they got Malibu in them, the look on his face. Yeah, Bass says don't give Chris any. Too late, he had some this afternoon, Bass.
I can't cake and drive.
Oh, pardon
Not a
me.
fan.
You're not.
I bet you would be if it had Fosters in it.
Probably not even any alcohol.
Um.
I'm not a fan.
Well, don't eat it then. Don't eat it. That's first time. Hey, more for you, baby.
Hey, I'll get drunk tomorrow.
But yeah, it's not very often Callum turns his nose up at things, but he said he's not a fan. Put Guinness in your next brownies.
Newcastle Brown.
You see, the only reason why I did that, Wakey, is the fact that I bought as the knockoff, and it's called Coconut Bay, and it's exactly like Malibu.
I think it's
So,
it has got Malibu.
I thought it's leftover from Christmas. I downloaded this recipe, and it says Malibu brownies. So I thought, what the heck? I've got some Malibu in cupboard. So
I think because it's got Malibu.
yeah, but you said you like Malibu. You had some at Christmas.
Well, not mixed in with chocolate and.
Hey, can you remember that recipe I downloaded? Vodka cheesecake.
Still waiting for that.
I know. It says I'm buying some vodka. But I did download, I think I printed it off, didn't I?
Yeah.
Vodka cheesecake. So you know, it's not very often Callum into fan of things, but it's sort of half of it, and sort of I think it's took him that long to realise that he's not a fan. If you know what I mean. Jamaican Woodbines.
Are you naming all alcohol
No,
food and drink now?
Jamaican Woodbines are a fag.
Oh,
See you in the morning.
see you in the morning.
I'll put you some of that thing on you. Yeah.
Beat-
But anyway, same as I say,
Wow.
it was just the fact that I'd got this Malibu, it were in fridge from Christmas, and I thought to myself, I know,
Someone...
no, it morning.
Oh.
I'll make some. It's not as if, you know, I emptied bottle into it, you know, there's like 8 tablespoons, you know what I mean? But
I think it's in back.
Oh, is it back, is it?
Uh-huh.
I'll be shocked.
Baz says night.
Good night, Baz.
Oh, ooh, I'm Jad's gonna put Alexa in his auntie's car on Saturday.
Ooh.
Simon says night, Callum.
Good night, Simon.
So
Tell Alexa to do a joke.
oh God, don't start that again. Oh dear.
You can tell he's had some alcohol, can't you?
Sorry, Tess needed a whiz.
You missed all alcoholic cake talk.
Oh yeah, Callum just tried one of them. I made some Malibu brownies yesterday, Bella, and Callum's just tried one, and he's not a fan. He says,
I don't know what.
yeah, Chris tried one this afternoon, and he said he couldn't taste the Malibu in it. But like an aftertaste, it afterwards. He said
That's
he could
probably
taste
what
it.
it is.
Anyway, so Callum's just said he's not a fan.
That's probably why.
So I found something that
Because the aftertaste is rubbish.
he says no, don't let Callum tell a joke. That's Wakey.
Wake, rise and shine.
No, he's talking about Alexa. Wakey. Alexa tells worst jokes. Amjad says good night, Callum.
Good night, Amjad.
So Wakey says night, Callum lad.
Who?
Wakey.
Good night, Wakey.
But anyway, so at last I've baked something that Callum isn't keen on. So Chris says, "Ooh, all the more for me." So there you go. So we're going to get off the subject of cakes now because we've talked.
Alcoholic things.
Baz put hairs on your chest, Callum. He's already got hairs on his chest, Baz.
Don't want more, thanks.
Yeah, he's already got hairs on his chest.
Got those that's almost covering all my belly.
He's like Chris, he's airy fairy.
Very.
Just call me Noddy tonight to relax. Well, you're on your own, aren't you, Johnny? So, you know, it's feet up time and quiet time and time to yourself and, you know, all that malarkey. So, same as I say, I've got a few things in pipeline. They're not all, you know, like I like to do cakes, muffins, cookies, or biscuits, whatever you want to call it. But hey ho. Well, touch wood, I haven't poisoned anybody yet. He says I love me girls, but so quiet. He's put Alexa, what is a jockstrap? Oh dear. Oh dear. He says I'm saying that to my Alexa. Oh dear. Oh, you got videos to make tomorrow, have you?
Who's that?
Bella.
Oh.
She's got to get her videos done. So, talking of Friday, I may or I may not go live from Bella's house. That's if I can get my laptop hooked up to Bella's Wi-Fi.
Well, Baz texts me to pub.
Yeah, right. We have intruders Friday. So yeah, so I may or I may not be going live from Bella's on Friday evening. It all depends how tired or not tired I am, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we are going to Bella's Friday. We're staying over Friday. But get this, Chris turned round and said, oh, we've got to be back before 3 o'clock because kickoff's at 3 o'clock. And I went, oh my God. You know what I mean? We're going and visiting. And, you know, he says, make sure we're back before 3 o'clock because kickoff's at 3 o'clock. So, yeah. Bella says, yeah, let's do it. He says, see you Monday then. Well, Bella's just gave me permission. So there we are. We're going to go live from Bella's on Friday evening. So there you go. So yeah, there you go. I will be live on Friday. But obviously at a different location. We'll be live from Bella's. So yeah, we're going live on Friday evening at Bella's. We may be all in his gym jams. We're doing a slumber party. Let's call it a slumber party. No, we're not being his gym jams.
Yeah.
Well, you know what he's like, Simon, with his football. You know, he same as he said. Oh, we've got to be back before 3 o'clock. Kickoff's at 3 o'clock. With a sidekick, yes, I will have the beautiful Bella as my sidekick on Friday. We're kicking Baz and Chris to curb on Friday evening. They're just the entertainment. Oh dear. So yeah. I mean, I don't know how many on yous watched Johnny's video, but he were at the gate waiting for us when we arrived on Monday. And Litlin says, this bus went past and she were actually looking for us on the bus. And I says to Johnny, I says, can you imagine us going on bus? It's like 40 minutes in car. It would have been there at midnight. You know what I mean? With going on bus. You know, a stop here and a stop there and every other stop. And oh dear, bless her cotton socks. So, but you know, it's like, you know, how can I put it? I don't go out for weeks, and then like in last week or so, that'll be the third time I've been out. You know what I mean? I get as though I get a bit complacent and I don't want to go out anywhere. And then when I went to Asda, we went to Johnny's on Monday and we're going to Bella's on Friday. So Bella's put entertainment. I wouldn't pay front row seats to see them too. Ian's back.
Hello, Ian.
So yeah. Yeah. They'll probably chip in occasionally, Bella. So we'll give them that. We'll let them chip in every occasionally. So you know, they probably put the 2 penneth worth in, as they say. You know, so yes, John's gone back to sausage surprise now.
Yeah.
Hey, Gordo's in as well.
Hey, Gordo.
So yes, this Friday's live stream will be coming from Beauty on a Budget's house. So same as I say, the thing is, I don't like when I'm going visiting people. I don't like. I mean, like I could have gone live on Monday when we went to meet Johnny, but in my mind, gone there to see them. I don't like going live while I'm visiting somebody, if you know what I mean. Owen. Your phone's again. Oh no, they started, Chris, mate. So yeah, you know, this Friday we will. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to be on ages, but we'll do some sort of a live stream anyway from Bella's house. Oh yeah, definitely, Amjad. Same as I say. I wish it took the dog to the vets just to check up. Yeah. Good luck with that one.
Hey, I've got a Callum, so watch it.
Yeah, right. I'm quaking in my boots. So yes, so there will be a live stream on Friday night from Bella's, and my co-host will be Bella, of course. Sod the men, you know. We're not.
I remember that.
You know, where the women are taking over. You see, you're blowing hot air off again. Oh dear. See, that's all P does. He sits in corner making noises and blowing hot air. I might live on Friday, but then I might watch paint dry. Oh dear. But yes, if you want to go live, you're quite welcome to do so long as it doesn't interfere with mine. Wake is put. Oh well. Oh dear. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Let's just say. Oh, that's good news, Johnny. It saved you a lot of money. Put it that way. Great news. Check the workshop earlier in the rain. No leaks.
Hey.
So at least you've got it sorted now, Johnny. You know, albeit you've had to sort it yourself. So I made Chris laugh other day. There was something came up on Facebook, and you know how we've had Storm Kiara or Kiera or whatever it is, and then we've had Storm Dennis. So there were this post. Now I don't know how true it is, and it says more storms to come. They've named this one Ellen with an E, and it says thing about something about a woman, a bloke not being able to finish jobs off or something, and you know, leave it to a woman to, you know what I mean. Well, I forget what it said now. I forgot exactly what it says, but it says trust a bloke to leave job half done, you know, Ellen will sort it out. Something daft like that. I forgot where it said now. I've been to bed since then. And it were basically having a dig at men saying, you know, they never finish the jobs off. So. But you see, Johnny says, yeah, 2 damn storms, bugger off, I got a workshop to build. And Chris said exactly the same thing today. He says, do you know something? He says, I'm fed up with this weather. He says, it's been like this now for near on 2 weeks. He says, I'm just getting a bit peed off with it now. He says, I can't get out with camera. I can't get out nowhere, blah, blah, blah. You know, he says, I wish to just do one now. He said, we've had it, you know, I've had it up to here with, you know, strong winds and blooming storms and you must be joking, Baz.
What? Chris, get that curtain really sorted.
He's still hanging on by a thread. Because you see, when were it? Callum went over there, I think, to let one at cats in, and I says to him, I think it was last night, weren't it?
Yeah.
And I says to him, I says, lock door, I says, and pull curtain across, because once you pull curtain across, they know that they're not going out after curtains is closed. So I says, whatever you do, I says, do it gently. I says, and don't yank on it. I says, because it'll bring the whole thing down. So I says to him, I says, just be careful. I says, just slide it across gently. I says, don't yank it. I says, because it'll fall down on your head. Yeah, but it's still hanging by a thread. You can see it's like, oh, it's high up your end and it's going to slant. That's how bad it is. Oh, dear me. Yeah, it's sort of to slant like that, the curtain pole is. It's all right, Chris's end. It's this end that's not in. Oh, dear me. Gordo says canal locks were completely underwater. But from what I understand is that Wales has been hit bad by floods as well. So, I mean, touch wood, I mean, we've not been too bad. You know.
Lord, I have said that.
But, you know, it's... It's on about the curtain poll that we've got up, Johnny. You'll see it on Thursday. Yeah.
I'll get Johnny to do it. It'll need no ladders.
We're on about the curtain pole that's above the patio doors. It keeps coming out, and rather than fix it, Chris keeps banging it back in its hole. Hey, we've got Hazy in.
Hazy Daisy, you were in my video, Hazy.
Uh,
Did that?
yeah. Well, it's stickers.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
But yeah, I mean, when Chris uploaded his vlog, he shown you your stickers and whatever when we went to see Johnny on Monday. Baz has put you live on a hill, Jeanette, you'll be fine. Oh dear. But yeah, same as I said, you know, it's a good job we do live on a hill, otherwise I'll bring drill and bits, I'll sort it. Thank you, Johnny. I've only been waiting for it to be sorted for God knows how long. Okay, then, Amjad, thank you for coming in, and I appreciate you coming in. Yeah.
See you, Amjad.
He says, I look forward to seeing both you and Bella on Friday. It's going to be fun. See you later, Amjad. Good night. But yeah, it's been like that. God knows how long now, Johnny. And it keeps sort of every now and again it'll fall down.
When's it last fell down?
Well, that's where it says it occasionally. It's hanging on by a thread.
Not in ages.
Well, ages and ages, but
yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? It's hanging on by a thread. Where Chris has sat in the corner, it's like here, and then it slopes at an angle, and it's like hanging out at hole. And what did Chris bang in the hole? We're talking about curtain rails, Easy. It keeps falling down.
And don't keep on falling down.
Well, anyway, his idea of fixing it is just to bang it back in hole, you know. So yeah. But it really could do it. A new hole drilling and plugging and God knows what else. But I mean, in his defense, Chris, in a DIY person, yeah. Another thing in his defense as well is, he says, oh shit, a curtain rail. When we moved in here, these curtains near the front room window, we bought that curtain pole from his old place because we'd just bought it when we before we moved. So Chris says, I'm not leaving that up. He says, I'm taking that down. And he put that up, and it's never, ever moved at all. And it's joined in middle. So, because it's that long that it needed, you know, a join in middle. Do I have matches? No. Hiya, Carla. So yeah. So in his defense, he didn't actually put that curtain rail up that keeps coming down. It was already up when we moved in. But Chris put this one up, this side, and it stayed up. So in his defense, that, you know, the one that he's actually put up has stayed up. He says, if the holes are too big, put a sliver of wood in it. So yeah, I mean, you know, matchstick or anything will do, you know, cardboard, I suppose. But yeah, that's in Chris's defense. He didn't actually put that curtain pole up. It was up when we came here. But if, you know, it keeps falling out, and some as I say, Chris keeps just pouring, because it's one of these wooden pole things. So he just keeps pouring it back in hole and saying, you know, but it's like I keep saying to him, it just needs all taking down and re-drilling and everything, you know. Oh, matchsticks and glue, let dry, cut off excess boom. There you go. So I'll let you sort it for me anyway, Johnny. Same as Chris says, you're not need any step ladders because you're tall enough just to. You see what Bella's put. See your wife defending you, bless her. But yeah, I mean, I'm talking truth, Bella. The one that he actually put up from scratch is still standing, but that one was already up when we moved in here. Oh dear. Easy says, all this dirty talk, if your hole is too big, put your wood in it. But yeah, I mean, another thing as well, Easy, Chris is not a very DIY person, let's just say. You know what I mean? He is a good photographer, is a good drone flyer, but when it comes to DIY, you know, is and he even admits that himself. When it comes to DIY, you know, he's not very good at it. Yeah. You won't need to re-drill, just fill the hole with matches. Okie dokie then. But yeah, same as I say, that one he didn't put up, but this one is still standing, and that's the one he put up from scratch. So it's just yeah, it's just knowing, you know, what to do to make it stop up, because it's hanging by a thread. Okay then, see you on Friday, Wakey. Thank you for coming in. Nothing wrong with that. So as I say, you know, it's I mean, I'm good at baking, but I'm no good at DIY. You know what I mean? Everybody's got the talents, so to speak, you know, and Chris's is not DIY. So you know, it can do, I mean, like it changed this toilet seat, you know what I mean? It can do things like that, you know what I mean? But DIY in Chris's case, destroy it yourself. Oh God, oh. So yeah, you know, so as I say, when my washer went on blink, it rewired plug, you know what I mean? Oh, he's going to Ricky's on Tuesday. So yeah, it seems like we're all on you know, visiting mode. I did Hazy's put, I must be blessed, I'm good at everything. I'll put you to the test then, Hazy. Can you bake cakes? You know, so do a bake off. But yeah, oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, right. I spoke to Ian Matthews today because he lives close to where Bella and Baz live, and the plan were that we were going to see DJ, because Baz has got to go to hospital on Friday. So the plan was that when we dropped Bella and Baz off at the hospital, we were going to go and have a coffee and whatever with DJ Ian. Let's have a bake off. Right, you don't need to say it twice, is it? We're going to have a bake off. So anyway, so the plan was that we were going to drop Bella off and Baz at hospital, and drop in and see DJ Ian, but is DJing. So I messaged Mr. Ian Matthews, because I know he don't live all that far away from where Bella lives. So, just down the road from ours. So yeah. So, the plan is, it says something about finishing work at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, so we might pop in and see Mr. Ian Matthews on Friday as well. So, because he says when he saw we'd been to see Johnny, he says, did you drop a lemon cake off for me? So I says, well, I'll tell you what, I says, next time we come up to Bella's, I says, we'll pop in and see you. I says, and I'll hand deliver it. Okay then, Easy. She's now going to chuck the shot out of a cake 15 layers. Oh dear. But the thing is, Johnny, I've got to do something simple because it's Easy we're talking about. So, I can't sort of say, well, we're going to make this or we're going to make that, and it'd be too complicated for him. So yeah. But yeah, he's thrown the gauntlet down. Let's have a bake off. So there you go. So yes, so there you go. So sort of that's the plan. Sometime Friday. But you see, we're talking about Ian Matthews, not DJ Ian, because DJ Ian says he'll be out at 3 o'clock. Is he going to be the naked chef? Well, I certainly ain't. I've got some buns that I don't want burning. You see what? You see what Simon's put? Strawberry and melon mint top flange. Okay then, I'll speak to you tomorrow then, Bella.
See you, Bella.
See you morning, Bella. Oh dear. Oh, I'll be the bride. But Chris can bake it, but it's got to be something very, very simple. If you know what I mean. He made Callum a birthday cake, not last November before that. He actually made the cake, but I decorated it, if you know what I mean. So if it's like an all-in-one method where you just chuck everything in, is okay with that, but when things start to, okay then, Baz, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Have a good one. It's I mean, I'm not dissing men as bakers, but you know what I mean, as a rule, it's left up to the ladies, let's just say. So Vatch you later, Baz. Well, that's it. But it's all well and good. I mean, if I don't disrespect any man that wants to bake. I mean, since I did the collab a few weeks ago, you'd be surprised how many men baking channels that there is out there. You know what I mean? I was quite surprised. And, I was, how can I put it? I watched this one in particular, and stuff that he makes is absolutely spot on. You know, it were awesome. So, you know, this is why I say I can't diss men saying that all men are crap bakers, because they're not. Because this particular guy, he were outstanding. Oh dear, Johnny. Oh, what can I say? He says my finger hurts. Yeah, but you know the thing is, Johnny, I bet any money, you know, when you go to bed, you'll be lay there and your finger will be throbbing, because it always does. I know, like when I've cut myself or I've burnt my finger, you're trying to nod off to sleep and it's going boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it always waits till you get your head down and then it starts playing up. He says he's going to spend night pointing at ceiling. Oh dear. But yeah, but it's like since I've had the shingles, I've had a lot of trouble with my ankle. I'm all right while I'm asleep. I'm all right while I'm in bed. But you know, the minute I get up and go to the toilet and come back, it's killing me. You see what Gordo's put. If I'm going to walk around my house naked, I have to do it inside. Oh dear. Simon's put stay off the Viagra, Johnny. Oh dear. But yeah, you know, it's same as I say, it's and it's same finger he bashed with hammer other week. Best thing about it is, you know, what we're doing, you know, first of all, he's bashing his finger with hammer and now he's stabbing it with screwdriver, same finger. Johnny's put, yeah, it's same with naked golf. Gordo meant too many balls on the course. But yeah, you know, ain't it sort of typical, you know, you bash it and it's just getting better and, you know, eventually your fingernail will come off, but then you're going to stab it. So, you know, I always say to Chris, I says, I'm all right while I'm in bed. I says, but if I wake up and I need to go to the toilet and I get out of bed to go to the toilet, I get back in and my ankle's killing me. And I have to, I mean, Johnny knows what I'm talking about, that Algisol cream. I had to put some of that on before I get back in bed because my ankle is absolutely killing me. So, you know, but only trouble with that is it only works for a bit and then it wears off. So you're back to square one and your ankle's killing you again. Yeah, the reason behind it's called a bird in the hand is a droner, Johnny. Bird, drone. Well, I know what it means. So basically, that's the reason behind is no wrong with two birds in a bush. So yes, so that's you know, the I'm gonna burp again. Excuse me. So yeah, so that's the, you know, reason behind his name, a bird in the hand. It's because he's a droner. So not too bushy. You see, the thing is as well, I've cut my finger, but it's right on one of these creases and it isn't off. It isn't off, so So, you know, God knows how Johnny feels stabbing his son with a screwdriver because this is killing me and it's only like a little nick. So yeah, there you go. But I'm same as I say, I'm lethal with a knife because the thing is, I buy because we've got 3 carts. I buy like a case with 12 tins in, and like obviously they're covered in plastic. So I cut it with a knife, and Chris will say, "Put knife down, put knife down. You dangerous with a knife." Is it possible to take a skin graft from your buttocks and transplant it onto someone who isn't family, or skin for a friend? Yeah. He is. Simon is exactly it's same in you know, in flesh. He is cheeky sod. But yeah. Same as I say, I cut this plastic with a knife, and Chris will say, "Put that knife down before you do any more damage. I know what you like. You're dangerous when you've got a knife in your hand." So I have to put it down, but I buy 2 cases, you see. We're having 3 cats, obviously. So, but yeah, he's always telling me to put knife down. He says, you know, "I don't want you stabbing me." He says, "and worst of all," he says, "I don't want you stabbing yourself," because he knows what I'm like. So yeah, so he's always saying, "Put that knife down. Once you've cut it out, and put knife on side or whatever until you need it again." He says, "Because knowing you," he says, "you'll either stab me in the leg or you'll stab your son or cut your finger, you know, one or two." So yeah, I you know, you love it. You tease me with cakes, I tease you with cheekiness. Oh, Aisy's back. Yeah. So the question is, Aisy, what we're making for this bake-off thing? You know, are we? Do you want me to? Make it simple for you, or are you up for something a bit more complex? Let's just say. So that is the question. You know, do you want something that's simple, or do you want something that's a bit more complex? So, you know, or were you just cannabis cookies? No. I'll be the judge. Simon says he'll be the judge. But yeah, you know, I'm up for it if you are. You know, I mean, we can have an impartial judge. I mean, you know what I mean? Johnny 5 says, "Well, I have an idea. It's my birthday. I want a non-fattening birthday cake. Please feel free to add cannabis to it." Yeah. I can look into it, Johnny. I can look for recipes, and then I can get in touch with AZ and see what. Have you got all the equipment though, AZ? That's the thing. Now you know me. I'm a baker. I've got, you know, enough baking tins and whatever to sink the Titanic again. I mean, you can ask Chris, you know, I've got that many baking cake tins and whatever that we've got nowhere to put them. So I'll look into what Johnny says, and I'll look for a non-fattening birthday cake, but it will be minus the cannabis. So yes, I'll research it, Johnny, because that's one thing I do when I do the recipes. I do research things. It says, I'll post you some special ingredients, lol, don't lick the envelope. What he ain't got, he can make. It says, I've got a bowl and a spoon. But it's no good if you ain't got no baking tins or anything like that. You know what I mean? I always use a hand mixer, but I have also got a big stand mixer as well. So so there you go. You know, I'm sure you got a electric mixer. You know what I mean? You've got to have the right equipment, Easy. Oh, it's Gordo's birthday in 3 weeks as well.
Oh, we're all after a cake now.
So yeah. And Johnny's going to post me special ingredients.
What about I postman?
He'll build wooden cake tins, might catch on fire. Oh dear. But yeah, some as I say, I'll research it, Johnny. You know, when because that's one thing I do. I do research my recipes. You know, it's you can sort of do like eggless, flourless, you know, blah 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 blah. It's just researching it and finding out that, you know, Gordo's at 13th of March and Johnny's at 18th of March.
Oh,
so there you go.
We'll do half the cake each.
Half the cake each. So yeah, it could be something that I could look into, and you know, they do like sugarless, you know, guitar cake. But yeah, but you see, the thing is, you need all different cake tins to do something like that, like a cake, you know, a bigger cake tin, a smaller one, and you know, it gets a bit complicated. You know, when you're trying to replicate a guitar, let's just say. But oh, it's a big one this year. Is it 5-0?
Who's that?
That's meeting you halfway. But yeah, I mean, I think that, in all honesty, Azy, is a bit, yeah, it's a bit complicated for a novice baker. But yeah, no, I'm not scared. I mean, if I, you know, somebody throws a challenge down to me, but what I'm saying is, you know, let's just say you're not a baker. I was thinking something a bit more simpler for yourself, not me. I mean, I'm not scared at all. It means I can get an over 50s life plan. But yeah, I mean, how can I put it? I mean, I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook, like baking groups. And some of the cakes are absolutely awesome, but a professional baker would struggle at a guitar shaped cake. This is, you know, chocolate log and a cake, boom done, Asta. But you see, this is the thing, Johnny. If you know me, I do everything from scratch. I don't, you see, this is the thing. There is a lot of baking channels out there, but some of the American channels, they make something and they'll say they buy a ready-made pastry. They buy a ready-made pastry case, and they buy a ready-made cake mix. What about a tiramisu? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the American bakers do, you know, a ready-made cake pastry thing, but I make everything from scratch. You know what I mean? I don't like to buy, in my mind, buying ready-made stuff is like, in no certain terms, it's like cheating, isn't it, really? Because you're not actually making it yourself, because your pie crust's already made. So, you know what I mean? It's a case of, I like to make things from scratch. And I do know that, yeah, I've seen some amazing cakes. You know what I mean? In these groups that I'm in on Facebook. But I think I will do it all from scratch. Yeah, right. You're forgetting, AC, that I'm friends with your missus. So she'll tell me if you've cheated or not. And I want to see you making it. So there you go.
Here's what I made earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, not sort of come and say, well, here's mine. I've made it from scratch. But you know, I'm friends with your missus, so she'll tell me if you've cheated or not. I'm a good cook. Yeah, but there's a difference in a cook and a baker. You know, yeah, you might be a good cook, but are you a good baker? Have you done any baking? You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, I'm not scared of any challenge. You know what I mean? Because I'm what's it in the knowledge that I know what I'm doing, and you know, I will do it live. Right, okay then. You know what I mean? It's same as I say, I never run away from a challenge. I never, you know, I don't run scared or anything like that. But, you know, it's a case of, as my mum used to say, don't run before you can walk, if you know what I mean. I've had years of experience as regards baking, and, you know, I could put my hand to anything, but it's, you know, it's a case of, you know, I'm 58 this year, so I've had all them years experience as regards, you know, well, I'll look into it. Don't don't write it off altogether, but I'll look into it. I'll look into what Johnny Five said, and, you know, look for a non-fattening cake version, and we'll take it from there. I mean, we sort of can't say one day, oh, we're going to do this, and then, you know, next day you know what I mean? It sort of takes some planning. I mean, it's like a couple of weeks ago, well, it's like, is it 2 weeks this Friday, I I got asked to do a collaboration, not just one, two for Valentine's. Now, it were coming up with an idea as what to do for two, because one were a Valentine's cupcake collab, and then the other one was a Valentine's dessert collab. So I managed to do both of them. I got them baked, I got them filmed, I got Chris edited them for me, but it were a lot of work. He says, I have a yogurt, calm down. But yeah, same as I say, it were a lot of work because I had to do two separate items. One were a cupcake and one were a dessert challenge on the Valentine's theme. And it were a lot of work. But I got there, I managed to publish them when they asked me to publish them, you know what I mean? It was just one of them things where they both happened to be wanting published on the same day. So, you know, it's, you know, but it's good when you get asked to do things like this. It makes you, how can I put it? Oh, pardon me. It makes what you do worthwhile. If you understand what that means, it makes what you do worthwhile when other channels is asking you to do a baking collab, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, in respect, I'm only a small YouTube channel, but to be asked by two relatively large YouTube channels to be part of this collaboration. Hey, we've got Centroid.
No.
Okay, I have two yogurts, one from each of you. But yeah, hiya Centroid, how are you? So yeah, you know, it's you know, and I'll be honest with you, one of the channels have got like 37,000 subscribers, and they actually subscribe to me. And I'm thinking then, God, somebody with 37,000 subscribed to me. You know what I mean? And now it makes you humble that I'm only like a little, you know, a little YouTube channel, and I'm getting somebody with 37,000 subscribers subbing to me. And I'm thinking, God, wow, you know what I mean? It gets you a bit all starstruck, you know what I mean? Peace, love, and low fat. Oh dear. So aerial raid. Is that my own link? Mark's put the link in.
Has he?
Yeah, I don't know whether it's my own link or what.
Your own link.
Steve did that other week. Yeah, Steve come in and he says, my apologies, I've just put your own link in. Oh dear. Oh. Hey, we've got Thomas in as well.
Hello, Thomas lad.
Please excuse Chris for the F-bomb word. Lucy's getting on his wires a bit. So yeah, so I do apologise for that. We are human, and he does use he says, sorry, I put your link in your chat instead of mine. It's okay. Hiya, Roger, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So hiya, Joe Mike, how are you? Mark says hi, and I from me in Dublin, Ireland. Thank you very much. So yes, I do appreciate your coming in, and thank you for the raid. So yes, I do appreciate you coming in. I mean, I've normally shut it down by this time, but being as you're all raiding me, I'll carry on for I'll carry on for a little bit longer. Thank you very much, Roger. It's all right. We're just talking about baking and whatever. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I went ill on Monday. We went to visit Johnny 5, and it were like late when we got back on Monday. I weren't too clever on Friday. I think I had like a lot of congestion in me what do you call it, sinuses, and it gave me a really bad headache on Friday. Yes, I appreciate everybody. Give me the thumbs up, hit the like button, whatever. You know, everything's appreciated. You know it is. So yeah, so it was like 8:15 by the time we got back here. You know, we all needed toilet, and we came in, had a coffee and whatever. And I said, I'm just too tired to go live. We'd been out all day, so you know, I says I'll give it a miss tonight, because some, as I say, we'd like literally just walk through the door. So yeah, and Friday's one will be from Beauty on a Budget's house, because we're going to visit them on Friday as well. So Friday evening's live stream will be from Bella's house. So so yeah. I'm just wetting the whistle. So so yeah. I sort of weren't sure whether I'd be going live Friday, but Bella says, yeah, let's do it. So you know, I says, right, that's it. I just needed your say so. And sorry about this, I'm just getting a tissue. Where are you in England? We're in South Yorkshire, in Sheffield. I'm not actually from Sheffield. Pixie's channel, who is my other half.
Oh,
My husband, my ball and chain, or whatever you want to call him, he's actually from Sheffield. I got to no good coming to see me tomorrow. Oh, actually, he only lives down the road from us in Chesterfield. That's like 10 minutes away.
bit longer than that.
And he works at the hospital where my lad were born.
But not really, because that's
Yeah,
our car park.
Yeah, the part that Callum were born in, it's actually the bulldozed that, and it's a car park now. But up to no good, actually works in that hospital where Callum were born. So so yeah. Birmingham, is it?
No, Sheffield.
No, Sheffield. Yeah, he says, yeah, I know. So yeah, if let's say we were to come visit him, it takes us about 10 minutes. I don't know. You see, we went to visit Johnny on Monday. I'm going to see Bella on Friday because Callum's off college. So it's like trying to fit it all in while Callum's off college. I mean, you know, we don't necessarily have to go anywhere when he's off college. It's just more convenient. Where are you from? I'm from Nottinghamshire. Yeah, when the weather's a bit better. Yeah, it's not all that far, Steve, but the weather's been a bit, you know, as you know, recently. So I'm actually from Nottinghamshire, and Chris is from, which is Pixie's channel, is from Yorkshire, Sheffield. So so yeah, even though we sort of sound alike, I'm from a different part. I'm a North Yorkshire immigrant. Let's just put it that way. I'm adopted Yorkshire. That's a better way of putting it, isn't it? Not saying I'm an immigrant, but yeah, I'm adopted Yorkshire. But yeah, same as we've said, Steve, we don't like going too far afield when, you know, there's 100-mile-an-hour gusts, because we have to go, like if we're going to Bella's on Friday, we're hoping that the weather's going to be fine, because we're going down what they call Snake Pass, and it's treacherous. And they don't call it Snake Pass for a reason. Oh, we lived in Birmingham over 40 years ago. It's not far from Birmingham. We about, how far would you say Birmingham?
3-hour drive.
No, it ain't 3 hours. It is not.
When we went down to...
It didn't take us 3 hours.
When we went down to Birmingham to the drone show, it took us 3 hours.
Well, you must have gone a long way round, because when we went to that meetup in Birmingham, it only took us about an hour and a half. Well, I don't know. We only let Jeanette in because of her cake. Yeah, right. But yeah, anyway, so the bit of a, you know, conflict is at how long Birmingham is from here. It's not too far away, let's just say. We'll settle on that one. So yeah, some as I say, I don't do the driving. Pixie does all the driving, so you know, it's not other end of country, let's just say. So yeah, so once all these you know, storm, whatever it is next, you know, once it's settled down a little bit, you know, we'll come over and see you. So you know, it's waiting till weather improves a little bit. So yeah. And what do you mean we only let her in because of her cakes? Let me in where?
Yorkshire.
Oh, right. Okay. You got no choice. So yeah. So it same as he says. We've lived here back in Sheffield. How long? 6 years. About 6 years we've been back here. New channel idea, Pix driving Miss Pickering. And Johnny says he's upgraded to bed. Oh dear. Well, you know what they say, Johnny, make a while sun shines, being as you've got bed to yourself and your dearly beloved is off visiting relatives. You know, as they say, make hay while the sun shines, make the most of it. So, but you see, the thing is, Thomas, I can't drive, so it means him ferrying me wherever we're going, or, you know, because I can't drive. I'm just what they call a backseat driver.
Oh, you're not kidding.
When we win the lottery, we're upgrading from Asda to Lidl. Oh, dear me. That one's a good one. Doing star shapes. He's doing a star angel thing in bed because he's got all bed to himself. Oh dear. Oh God, chance would be a fine thing. Chris runs in his sleep, or God knows what he was doing other night. I always say to him, it were either running away from somebody or he were kung fu fighting, because his leg were going 10 to dozen. Move the huge fancy pillow she has on the bed. And best about it will a sort of, you know, in spoon's position, and all I kept going was his knee up my backside. And I says, it wouldn't surprise me if I'm black and blue. I says, I don't know whether you were kung fu fighting or whether you were running away from somebody. I said, but both your legs were going 10 to dozen. Okie dokie then, Thomas. I'll see you probably Friday.
See you, Thomas.
Hiya, Elliot. How are you?
Hi, Elliot.
Thank you for joining me on this Wednesday evening. In fact, your ears must have been burning because I was talking about the collab that we did a few weeks ago. You know, and how I was humbled to be asked to do the collab. I was actually asked to do 2 collabs that day, so it were a lot of work, but you know, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, it were a challenge, but I did 2 collabs you know, for the same day. So yes, I look forward to another one because same as I say, I enjoyed it immensely. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, I'm a relatively small YouTuber, and it, you know, it humbled me to get asked to do not just 1 but 2. So I mean, normally, Elliot, I'm not usually on quite this late, but we've just had a raid, and you know, I've usually shut it down by now. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Same as I say, I thoroughly enjoyed the collabs that I did. I'd never done a collab before in my life. But then same as I said, it's like buses, you know. You're waiting for a bus, and then all of a sudden 2 come at once, and that's how it were with me with the collabs. I'd never done one before, and I got asked to do 2. I mean, one was by Dolores, and the other one is Maniac Grammy's Homestead, I think it is. I don't know whether you know the lady or not, but that were on the same thing. Dolores did the desserts, and well, it's Brenda. She asked us to make Valentine's. Okay then, Azy, thank you for coming in, and I appreciate you coming in, you know I do. So yes, so the other collab that I did was the Valentine's cupcakes one. Oh, you've been editing, have you? So as I say, I've normally closed it down by now, you know. So I hope you don't think I'm being, you know, but I will close it down. Yeah, I've got 11 watching, but I've been on since 9 o'clock. I normally only go the 2 hours. You know, we're not be long before we off up the wooden hill, so to speak. So I will close it down. Thank you for coming in, Baking with Elliot, and I do appreciate you coming in. And I will be live on Friday, but we're going to visit Beauty on a Budget, so it will be from her place. So I'll see you all again, and thank you everyone for coming in. Bye for now.
Bye.